Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's doing fantastic tonight. If you're hanging out in chat, feel free to pipe in and drop a few comments before the show actually starts. And as Scott just pointed out in chat, as always, tonight is an AMA night, so go ahead and start getting those questions in and we'll get them answered. Ninja, how you doing, man? Hey, Karthus, I've got your question down. We'll get that one answered for you, man. And Sofa Ninja, I'm doing fantastic. And if you guys hear me bust out laughing, it's because Scott's trying to get a song stuck in my head, and it's working. Yeah, the name of the band is Bong Water.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome to the Podcast live stream edition. The Podcast is your home for rational crypto news. See, that says it right there on the t-shirt. Rational crypto news and objectivity, leaving emotion at the door and talking about what we like, why we like it, and where we see it going. We are not offering financial advice. See it? It's right there. We are not offering financial advice. We are telling you what we do, and that is all. We don't slow down. We don't let up. Full speed is our only speed. I am your host, Scott, pragmatic investor who has won and lost fortunes, and joining me, as always, is the greatest producer of all time, Belle. How are we doing tonight, Belle?
Doing pretty well, but you have managed to get that song stuck in my head. Thank you.
You know, it's a gift. It's a gift that I bring to the entire world, including the producer of the podcast. Here at the Podcast, we have a tendency to talk about what others are not talking about, bringing the focus onto use case cryptos because, as we know, these are what drive the market and bringing innovation to a world that desperately needs it. The status quo is no longer acceptable. It's time for a technological revolution. Welcome to crypto and welcome to the Podcast. And you know, I've been saying that for a good 7 or 8 months now. It's clear it's time to rewrite the intro. It is beyond time to rewrite the intro. You guys know my mind on this. You guys know my mind. I tell you, I talk about it. I talk about it on the Discord. I talk about it on the YouTube channel. I talk about it on the videos. I'm excited for products. It is well past time for blockchain products. So if you notice that the podcast shifts over to a product facing kind of a thing, I just want to make sure you know why, because we're full. All right, dexes are full. We've done what we can do, and aside from Sift Chain doing something a little bit unique, and maybe Thor Chain, I got to look into that one a little bit more. It's not really for me. I like to stay in the cosmos. That's a me thing. I'm not advocating it. I'm just pointing it out. So we're full. We're full on ways to move money from point A to point B to point C and all that other stuff. It is time to start utilizing the money now. I've always been a fan of use case tokens. I have never hid from that. I have never walked away from that. You notice, you know why I don't do Bitcoin videos, even though it would probably up our viewership and all that other good stuff? I don't talk about Bitcoin because there's no use for Bitcoin. There is just no use for it. And it doesn't interest me. It just absolutely does not interest me. I like things like osmosis. I like things like Sift Chain. I like things... there are a lot of things that I do like, but I like use case tokens that are actually going to do something. I like Cosmos. I like Terra. I like Crow. I like all of these things. Secret Network, huge fan. Juno, huge fan. Juno's going to buy me a bigger boat. All right, they've already pegged. They've already done. They've gotten their foot in there. They're digging in. They've built the development platform. Come guys, build on us. You know, Field of Dreams kind of thing. And I'm a big fan of that. I'm a big fan of anything that makes me money. And you know, I don't like to say it. I don't think we're supposed to say it. I don't know, Belle. Are we supposed to talk about money on a YouTube channel, on a YouTube crypto channel? Are we supposed to talk about money, or are we supposed to talk about hope? Are we supposed to talk about hope and dreams and all that other good stuff? I don't even know anymore, Belle. Which way are we supposed to go with it?
You know, I think we're supposed to go with hopes and dreams, and I can't swallow that pill.
Okay, look, guys, I'll tell you what, man. We do the show for you. All right, we don't do. I don't need your money. Belle needs your money. And by the way, all the tips. Thank you very much, SC Wealthy. All the tips go straight to Belle. They don't go to me. I don't need your money. But maybe it's time that we start focusing on trying to win YouTube as opposed to winning crypto. I personally think we already won. We already won crypto, man. Time is on our side. Huge APRs, good staking percentages, good products coming out in the location that we have most of our money focused. So we pretty much already won crypto. It's just a matter of time now. And I did see Carnthus's question. And read the question, Belle. What was it?
Carnthus was asking, hey, Scott, how is the 2X challenge going?
Okay, so the 2X challenge, you know, I think I might have made it. And you know what? Let's look at my wallet. Let's play with money because, you know, we are a YouTube investment channel. I think I might have made it. I could have done it, but I've recently peeled off a few $1,000s, Aaron, and you know why. You know why I did it. So there's opportunity cost to me peeling this money off and doing what we're going to do with it. So it it would have been a near thing. I got about 19 days left, and it would have been a near thing. So, guys, we were going for $22,000. And the whole rub of this is that this is my YouTube wallet, and I started this wallet in November with $2,500 seed money. That was it. That's what I put into it, $2,500 seed money. And you can see it now. You can see where it is now. Now, I had to do some day trading. That's always kind of been my thing. That's kind of been my MO for the first 6 or 7 months that we were doing the YouTube. But I've since inched away from it just because it's a lot less work just leveraging big ass APRs. It really is. So I think I could have made it. I'd have been sitting at about $19,000 aside from what I pulled off. And this number right here, guys, this is just what's showing up on osmosis. You know, we got more money buried all over the place on here. If you take a look at SIF chain, we got like $1,100 sitting here just chewing up for the 218% because, by God, 218%. I think I got some Juno. My real wallet is just absolutely fat, dumb, and happy with Juno. But we started putting some in here. Initially, I started doing it for the 104%, and then the damn thing 4x'd. So thank you. You know, I guess that's where we're going to put in that. So I think I'm between everything and what I got on CFI and what I have on Sienna and what I got on SIF chain. I'm sitting at about a little over $18,000 total. So I think I could have done it, Aaron. I had to peel the money off. You guys know why. So it's opportunity cost for me making the investment that I'm making in there, but it's going to be much more rewarding. However, from a trading standpoint, I cannot count the money that we're doing this other investment, and I can't count that as part of the wallet balance. So it wouldn't be fair because I was going to do this simply through trading. I think I could have made it. But peeling off what I peeled off and the opportunity cost of doing it, I don't think I'm going to make it. Not without a lot of help. Not without an awful lot of help from the tokens. Osmo's not going to $12 tomorrow. That's what I really need. Osmo hits $12. I made it, but that's not going to happen because Osmo doesn't work that way. So I'm going to be a little bit short, but I will do the math both ways in 19 days to see if I would have made it. So the whole idea, guys, was I was going to 10x the wallet. I was going to start with $2,500, and I was going to 10x it. And I'm going to miss it now. It's just, you know what? Opportunity presents itself. You have to take advantage of opportunity. Back me up here, Belle, right? You got to take advantage of opportunity when it lines up.
You do. You absolutely do. There's, if you don't, you suck.
Well, if you don't, you suck. Must be Saturday night. You know, one of the kickers is, and we like to throw metaphors around. It's actually pretty fun. I'm not much of a metaphor guy, but sometimes they're very apt. You cannot hit a home run unless you swing away. So if that means that I got to put up 10, 15, 20% of my wallet in an opportunity to make a whole bunch of money on it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Not to sound materialistic, but I am amazingly materialistic because for me, this is about money. It's not about the victory. It's not about win. It's not about pick and hold in diamond hands and suddenly I get my Lambo. That's never interested me. It has never interested me because that ended in 2018, 2019. All right, those days are long gone. Aside from the occasional ape coin like we actually saw and did a video on today, but guys, you had to see this one coming. I mean, I think everybody saw this one coming. Not the 1,500%, that's just crazy. But with the airdrops that were rewarded for all the the Bored Ape Yacht Club people, you knew they were going to get fat on this one, and they absolutely did. And the fact that this token launched on like every major exchange that there is all at the same time, to me it reeks of ICP. And it absolutely reeks of ICP. I'm going to be paying close attention to this one just because I think it's fun. And it's okay to have some fun in crypto. I own zero. I own absolutely none ApeCoin. I have no intention of owning any ApeCoin, even though for me with the rewards that I peel over here off from Osmos, and that these show up right there every day. All right, that number right there, that's my favorite number in there because it shows up with about six osmo every day. And I like that. I like turning APRs into APYs, and I like reinvesting it. So it's really nothing for me to come over here, swap it, just switch these things. I ain't going to do it. You guys know what you're doing over here. Changing the Osmo to Atom, sending the Atom to Coinbase or the exchange of your choice, and just swapping it for Bored Ape. But I'm not going to do it, man. It's not for me. That's all I'm going to say is it's not for me. The fact that this thing is so NFT driven, and you guys know, man, do you see me going out of my way talking about NFTs? A lot of you have been watching me for months. A lot of you have been watching me for many months. Do you see me going out of my way talking about NFTs? I do not. I do not because I don't understand. It's not my thing. All right, it's not my thing. I recognize value where I see it. I absolutely recognize value, but I don't collect stamps either. I don't collect comic books. I don't collect really anything. With the exception of Belle, I went looking through some boxes in the garage, and I have like 4,000 or 5,000 first edition Magic the Gathering cards. In fact, I have an entire box of first edition unopened Magic the Gathering cards. So if anybody here in the audience is a card collector, can you give me an idea of what these things are worth? Because I didn't look it up. I don't care. But me and my brother started playing this, and this is a long time ago. And we've always been kind of crazy with just buy everything. So, I mean, I was buying boxes and boxes and boxes of these things. But I know that when I was looking through the open cards, I have 2 Black Lotuses, first edition Black Lotus, and I understand that there's some value to that card. Now, the corners, I played it. I didn't know. We didn't know. All right, back at the time when you started getting into this, you don't know what's going to be valuable. So Black Lotus is a wonderful card, so I had like 2 of them in my big deck, and I'd play them, and I aped it. I really did ape them because I like to pull out that card, smack it on the table, and apparently I'm doing it with a Black Lotus. So anybody can tell me an idea of what a pretty good condition Black Lotus, first edition Black Lotus card is worth? I would love to know because, yeah, like I said, Bo, we found whole box of these things, and most of them are in good shape. But I from what I understand, the case or the whole box, and it's like 24 packs or 30 packs, and they're all unopened. So I understand that those have a lot of value to them. I don't know. I'm not going to look it up. I really don't care. But let me get back to crypto NFTs. So unless you happen to luck into something like this, and I'm not, because I'm not going to lay my money out for these things, man. It's just not me. All right? It is not something that I get into. I appreciate it. I really do. I understand the passion behind it. Bored Ape, take a look, man. You cannot argue with the numbers. But it's just not something, it's speculative. And I try to stay objective in my investing. And to me, 129% APR over a period of a year is worth more to me than a Bored Ape NFT. So that's just it. I don't judge. I don't care. I know probably the more popular channel on the podcast Discord is in fact the NFT channel, but it's not. It's just not me. I mean, I don't get it. All right, I don't get it. So I tend to stay away from it. If you have it and you're earning well on it, kudos, babe. Good for you. It's just not something that I do. So when you have a token coming out, even if it is going up 1,600%, that thing just exploded. It did an ICP, man. We saw ICP take 2. So when you see something like that, it's just not surprising that I'm not into it. But it is kind of funny. I was thinking about that, Belle, because 6 months ago, the entire podcast Discord would have been lit up with people day trading the hell out of ApeCoin. And I don't think anybody but Old Man bought any. He said he got in a little bit. He made like 50 or $100 and he sold it out and he was happy with it. But that used to be the focus of the channel, Belle. You remember that? You remember that used to be our thing?
I remember that quite well. And by the way, Carthus made you an offer, and I'm gonna nix this one right now. But he said, I'll give you $3.50 for the cards. No.
Is that, I don't know, is that a good deal? I honestly don't know. Carthus, did he get excited about it? I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. And I have so much going on. I'm not going to sit here and scroll through these sites looking to see what cards are worth. It doesn't matter to me, man. If I have, just tell me, would I do better in crypto? If I took all these cards and sold them, would I do better in crypto at 130% APR than I will holding on to them? Because that, I guess that's kind of where I'm stuck on these things. Again, man, I don't know.
To give you a point of reference, an unopened 3rd edition pack of Magic the Gathering cards is worth about $34,000 on eBay.
No, that cannot be right.
Yes.
So what is 1st edition worth? Or am I the last person that has unopened packs of 1st edition? Am I the last guy that has them?
I doubt that, but the people with the 1st editions that are unopened are not selling on eBay right now.
Is that where it is? That where it is? So, look, guys, I will give, if somebody can price these out for me, I'll tell you what, I'll give you some Bostrom. Let's see what I have. It's not much in Bostrom and worth shit, but it's fun. It's fun giving it away. So let me see what I have in the old Bostrom wallet here. Hang on. If somebody can price out these Black Lotus cards for me, let me see. I will give you 300,000 Bostrom. Just post your address, your Kepler Bostrom address, and I'll send it over to you. So if somebody can price out the 1st edition Black Lotus cards for me, I'll send you 300,000 Bostrom. I'm just curious, Belle. That's really all it is. I'm just curious if I could do better with the money from that than as opposed to in crypto, as opposed to just holding on to cards. I didn't know I had so many. I really didn't. I mean, I do. When me and my brother were doing this, we used to just ape in. Whatever was cool, we bought it. I have like 1st edition Pokemon and stuff like that. I don't think I've ever opened any of them. I've never even opened them. You never know. You don't know what's going to, you don't know what is going to take off. You just have no idea. And it's this very subjectiveness that keeps me from getting into NFTs on crypto. I understand they're cool. I get it. It's not my thing, and I don't really like subjective. I like objective. You guys want to see objective? Let me show you objective. So let's go over here to pools.
Oh, Carthus just dropped in with a comment saying Black Lotus is 40K-ish each.
No, are they that much? There's no way, man.
Yes,
so
there is.
I'm kind of, so I have 2 of them, and they've been played though, man. They're not mint. They are not mint because again, I used to ape the hell out of it. Black Lotus, give me that mana. I mean, I used to just have a lot of fun doing this. So I'm kind of curious. Aaron, I'm not sending you to the damn Bostrom, dude. Buy your own Bostrom. All right. Appreciate the effort though, man. But I try to save this stuff for people who have never seen the channel before. I'm sure you get that.
DJ Flexa chimed in with its most recent sale standing at a staggering $160,000. Currently, the Black Lotus card estimated price is $40,019 July 2021.
What is it with these cards, man? I gotta ask. Look, it's a good card. All right, it is a very good card, and it makes a strong deck, man. That's just mana. There you go. Play it. Here's your mana. Good to go. But what is it with these cards that make people go just so nuts over these things? So just let me ask you. I've never been to like a Comic-Con or something like that. But if I walk in with the box of Magic cards that I have and all the unopened packs, am I like the hero for the day? Is that what I am? Even in death, I'm the hero? Is that where we're going to be with these?
You're going to have people, dropping over having seizures because they're so excited to see these.
And you know what's funny about it? Is it's just an old man. I'm just an old man who has no idea what they're worth. I cannot believe for even a second that somebody would give me $40,000 for a playing card. I just, for the life of me, I cannot believe it. I assure you, though, that everything I have is like 1st and 2nd edition. But the big unopened box, and I understand that that's where they're. Somebody tell me what a pack of unopened 1st edition Magic the Gathering cards are worth. The booster packs, because I got a whole box of these things, man. I haven't opened them. I'd be curious. I'd be very, very curious. And obviously, look, man, I've moved them inside since then because I understand that there's some value to it. So I don't want them to sit out there and mold. Wouldn't that be a bitch, Belle? If I left like $500,000 worth of cards out there rotting in the garage? Wouldn't that be a bear?
That would be absolutely sad. And Carthus is chiming in saying, yeah, first edition unopened Pokemon cases are about 400K.
No, there is no fucking way. Oh God, I just demonetized, didn't I? I'm sorry, guys. Look, mute. Here you go. I didn't mean to say that. Because I have a case of unopened first edition Pokemon. There's no way that they're worth $500,000. You know, I understand. No, it's only 400,000. There's no way, man. There's no way. You know, maybe I'll look into it. Maybe I can look into parting with this stuff. Honestly, I'd rather have the money and I'd rather put it in crypto. Even though I'm going to take a 6 or 7% haircut, just getting the money onto a central exchange and then over to Cosmos. But $400,000. Let's entertain this for a minute here. Belle, do the math up for me, or I'll do it. So let's take $400,000 and let's pretend that I stuffed it all in Sift Chain at 218.18% liquid every single minute. I'm kind of curious how much I'm earning every single day with $400,000 stuffed into Sift Chain at 218% with immediate compounding. So I'm kind of curious on that. That would be fun. That would be. Let's take a look. Let's do the calculator, guys. And I'm sure I'm right, or I'm wrong, but we'll do the math anyway. You guys can double check me. So if you can't see the math here, let's pretend that I took $400,000 and we're going to multiply it by an APR of 218% equals, and we're going to divide that by 365, which is per day. So are you telling me that I'm going to be pulling down $2,400 per day, just by putting that into Sift Chain and staking it directly? Somebody please double check my math. I'm not a math guy. I think that's close, though. Are you telling me that I'm going to be pulling in $2,400 per day if I sell these damn Pokemon cards? If I just say, here you go, take the Pokemon cards. Fascinating. It is just an absolutely fascinating thing, Belle. You saw the math. Does the math look right?
Math does look right.
I can't even imagine that, because I want you to think about that. Inside of, what would that be then? About 5 months? Inside of 5 months, little over, I'll double up. I will absolutely double up and turn $400,000 into $800,000 in a little over 5 months. Now, I understand that this is a depreciating percentage. I know it is, because I time and date all of my videos. And when I first started talking about this, it was 239%. So now we're down to 218. So we've already shed off some big percentages. So come this time, 30 days from now, I'd expect to see 170, 160. But that still seems like one hell of a good ROI for Pokemon cards that I didn't even know had any damn value. I have no idea. I was going to give them to my kid. He likes the Pokemon cards, and I was just going to give them to my kid to play around with. I forgot they were there. And dude, I got all kinds of stuff. I got all kinds of crazy cards in there. I didn't really look in that. Maybe is it going to be? This is not really crypto talk, but is it going to be in my interest to have these professionally appraised? Do you think, guys, is this something that I should do with this? Because if it's a lot of money, if it's 7 figures, I'm all over it. I'm absolutely all over it, and I would invest every single cent of it, because it's just it would be. I'd invest it before I'd pay off my house. I absolutely would invest it before I pay off my house. And let me show you why. This is why. Right here. See that 111.28% plus an additional 16% for superfluid staking. That's just, it's more than I would get. I'm only paying 2% on my house. I'm only paying 2% interest on my house. So it would make absolutely no sense for me to shovel $200,000 in to pay off a house, as opposed to putting the $200,000 right into here and or Sift Chain. Let's pretend it's Sift Chain, and earning about $1,200 a day. Earning $1,200 a day. It would make no financial. There'd be absolutely no incentive for me to do something like that, Belle. I don't know. What do you think? You're supposed to be the brain. You're the brains here tonight.
Okay, so the audience is chiming in, and I happen to agree with everyone. Yes, you absolutely should get those appraised, and I would definitely take the cards and sell them. And yeah, I'd be plugging them into crypto.
Okay, well, you know what? We'll consider it. Who put that up there? I see Belle, talk for a minute. I see Buddy Dottie gave me a Bostrom address, so I'm gonna send him money. I don't even know if he gave me the answer or
Yes,
not.
actually, let's see. Buddy Dottie actually sent a link, but yeah, Buddy Dottie also chimed in and said that link says 500K in relation to the Pokemon cards.
There's no there is no way that somebody is gonna pay half a damn $1,000,000 for Pokemon cards. You know, I've never even seen the program. I've never even watched it. I understand the guy with the little red ball and Pikachu, I choose you. I get that. But I don't even know what the program is about. I have no idea. I bought the cards because I'm just one of those guys that buys cards. And of all things, I bought them at a grocery store. I bought them at, I don't even remember what it was. It was a grocery store, grocery chain over in Seattle. I think it was Fred Meyer. I think it was called Fred Meyer. And yeah, we just go through and we buy stuff. You know, you buy, hey, let's take a look at that. That'll be fun. And we buy stuff, and it happened to be those things. I have some cards for games that I have no idea if they exist anymore. I honestly have just no idea whatsoever. But I got boxes of these things, man. Back before I had any discipline, I used to just spend money stupidly. And that was one of the ways that I would spend money stupidly. All right, so let's send.
See, you are underestimating something, though. You are underestimating the drive and determination and the power of the geek.
Is that what it is?
Yes, right. That is absolutely what it is.
All right, so as everybody can see, I'm sending Buddy, I think, to whatever address you send it to me, man. Here you go. There's 300,000 Bostrom. This is kind of a funny token, by the way. This is one that it's one of the very few, like, just pure meme coins. I think we don't even know what it is. Belle, do you know what Bostrom is? Have we ever talked about it?
We've tried to figure out what it is, but the best we can figure out is it's going to be a web browser.
A web browser, something with hydrogen. That's that number right there, that hydrogen. But for Buddy, if you don't have any Bostrom, it is absolutely in your best interest to stake this stuff and do a direct stake, because you're going to collect 130.39% APR on it. And if you compound it, you're going to turn that into an APY of about 212, 213%. So it's in your interest to do so, sir. And welcome. And here's for Buddy. Thank you. Welcome to Kepler. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to all that other good stuff. So there you go. Okay, Belle, what do we got? We got any questions or comments, or is everyone just going to talk about my Magic cards? We're not really a Magic the Gathering channel.
Oh, yeah, we've got questions. We've got one actually right from the start of the stream from Discord from No One Is Better. Hey, what do you think of XRP today versus AMP? Do you still feel the same as you did on a previous YouTube video?
Yeah, I feel better about XRP. XRP is not getting the press, man. They're just ever since the SEC came out, SmackDown. They never really got the press, man. And the one thing that is pretty consistent with crypto people is that we have very long memories. So we always remember. So even if they're cleared, all right, this is not a thing anymore. But we all remember the SEC coming down and bang, 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 bang. And when you get that royal fist of the government of the SEC, doing things to you, we all tend to remember that one. But I'm trying to figure out a good way to say this. XRP has not gotten the press. Do you guys know that they've partnered with two different governments in the world? Do you know that they've partnered with two of them to help them with their financial transactions, moving money from point A to point B to point C? Are you guys aware of that? Probably not. Because if you are not digging daily into crypto like Belle does for me. By the way, guys, all of this, it's not me. It's Belle. It is 100% Belle. She does the research. All right. I'm not the research guy. I'm this guy. I'm the microphone, don't you love me guy. Belle is the one who does all the research. So she finds me these stories and sends them over to me, and I do the reading. So again, every tip that you send, it's so that we can talk about things like this, like the fact that XRP is partnered with two different governments to facilitate their financial transactions. Now, 100% get it. AMP did it too in a kind of sort of way, El Salvador and yeah. But look, man, XRP, dude, this is blue chip. They're not going away. They're never going away. Some of the other interesting things is the fact that Wells Fargo kind of came on board there. Now, it's another one that you're not going to hear about. People are not going to talk about it because for some reason, man, they're just kind of like the redheaded stepchild, and we don't discuss these things. But Wells Fargo's using them. I'll just leave it right there. And when you get a powerhouse with a powerhouse, good things happen. Good things happen. Personally, I think XRP's not one that's going to tweeter. All right, they're not up there trying to upsell themselves or build hype or anything like that, man. They don't need to. All right, when you get to that point, you're good. All right, you're good. So, yeah, I'm gonna. If I had to land anywhere, I'd land there. I think the bear of it for me, of course, is that it's an Ethereum token, and I'm not big on Ethereum. And I think the other big thing, the reason that I can't pick it up is I don't believe that they're available on SIF chain. So XRPT is, but actual XRP is not. So if you're going to ask me about any kind of Ethereum token, if it's not available over here on SIF chain, meaning that I can't take it, buy it, utilize it very, very cheaply, I'm probably not terribly interested in it. So it's not something I'm going to go chase, Ethereum, yeah. But it's not here. So it's nothing that I'm going to go out of my way for. Whereas if you ask me about like the Graph or IoTX or something like that, very interested because I can get them on SIF chain. So, Belle, any other questions, or am I just going to babble, man? Because I can do either.
Oh no, we've got quite the list of questions. Carnthus was actually directed a question to me asking if I was in a new office. No, I'm not. I just had to change the angle because the window that's normally behind me, the sun was coming through it and it was glaring big time. So you guys wouldn't have been able to see me very clearly.
However, let me caveat on this just a little bit. So I've been having some discussions with my benefactor, the podcast benefactor. We'll just call it that. It's a man of means, and Emery described it as board altruism or something like that. But we got him straightened out on crypto, and we've been having a lot of conversations because he doesn't like the fact that our channel's so small. And I get it, man. We're not a big channel. We won't be a big channel until I think, in my opinion, until we up our presentation. Now, I'm not going to get it with a chroma key. This is chroma key, guys, by the way, all of this. See, all that's just pure chroma key. But we're not really going to, we'll always be kind of like the basement YouTube channel. And if we wanted to take the next big step, it's going to take a studio. All right. It's going to take a studio. It's going to take cameras, monitors behind me, showing you guys all kinds of nifty information. I don't want to change anything about the audio. I think our audio quality is excellent. But that goes back. I'm a radio guy, so we're always going to default to sound over video. But until I'm in a coat and tie and have multiple camera angles and the big monitors behind me and all that other good stuff, until I'm standing up when I'm doing the show, I think we're going to stay very, very small. But this particular benefactor also said if we decide to take the step to talk to him. So it might be something that we might consider. I don't think it's really going to blow us out. Our content is just too, what's the word, Belle? Esoteric? I don't think it's esoteric at all, not even the least little bit. All we managed to do is make crypto boring. We made crypto boring. We put time on your side. And the one thing that you like about having time on your side is the longer the month goes, the more money you make. That's all it is. And we managed to make crypto boring, and we did it right here. We did it right here. This is where we made crypto boring, is APRs, pool, staking, all that other good stuff. So we took, did you see that Luna pool went up? I did just notice that. Did you guys see this over here on 561? It's up to 93%, plus 16% for superfluid staking. So pool 561 just got very, very interesting. Very, very interesting to me. I'm not sure if anybody else has really been following this one too much. I don't. Obviously, look, man, I got $5 in there. But I'm a huge Luna fan. I'm a big fan of Luna. Let's see why. So let's come over here to the CoinGecko. I'm allowed to talk about money, Bell. This is kind of what we do here. Let's take a look at it over the last 30 days. So over the last month, $50, and now we're sitting at 92. I'm a big fan of Luna. I really am. And the thing that makes me an even bigger fan is the fact that I can earn 93, 103, 109% on my Luna paired with what is effectively a stable coin in osmosis. And I can do that in Pool 561. Absolutely do that in Pool 561. So I didn't catch that APR, though, Bell. Why'd you let me down? Why'd you let me down, Bell? You let me down on this one. You know you're supposed to talk about these things so that I will talk about them. So that I will talk about them. Bell, you know what? This is what you get. You get the buzzer. That's right. You disappointed me. Bell, this is my disappointed face. All right? This is my disappointed face. So, I'm sorry. I hope that answered the question, or I don't even know if it did. But please, please carry on.
That did answer the question. All right. Terry Peterson, will Wawa continue down or stabilize? The staking rewards are tempting considering I have funds freeing up in 3 days.
Wawa. Let's take a look at some Wawa over here, guys. Believe it or not, I am actually in a little bit, tiny little bit. The pools were really, really interesting when it first started out. I mean, remember those? You remember those pools, Bell? 180, 200, 250% on those pools. Man, it was crazy. I don't have a lot invested in Wawa, but what I do love is their staking percentage. I am a huge, huge, huge fan of their staking percentage. So as far as a pure dog token, it is absolutely a pure dog token. But as far as a pure dog token, I'm going to say on this one, guys, you can do worse. All right? I'm going to say that you can do worse. I love the fact that it's real easy to OmniFlix makes it super easy to stake, makes it super easy to claim. I'm showing you right now. It's nothing, man. Just a few, just whatever I happen to have in there. I don't remember the last time I claimed. I don't think it was I think it was yesterday. So one of the places that I see pure value out of this is actually two places. One, the fact that it's on OmniFlix. And guys, look, if you're not familiar with OmniFlix, get familiar with OmniFlix. If you're really not, I have some videos that I'm going to be kicking out on these. I don't even know. Let's go node runners and let's put in 45. I don't really look at my nodes on the dog tokens, even though you should pay real close attention to your validators. When they go down, you're getting nothing. So I think it's in your interest to pay attention to your validators. But with dog tokens, I don't care, man. It really doesn't. Really doesn't matter to me. I wish we could get the price to show up. I don't think it shows up over here yet. Let's see. Oh, wow. Let's see what it's done. So currently the value is 0.002 cents. It is currently on a huge downswing. Let's look at it over the last 90 days. Yeah, it's been happier. It's absolutely been happier. But because there is a silver lining everywhere, the silver lining to this particular one is that you get just this crazy staking percentage. And if you can get just a crazy staking percentage on a token that's pretty well on the bottom, you're going to do well. It's absolutely going to do well for you. I was getting grief for Juno of all things when I was talking about Juno way before Juno did what it did. Oh, look at Juno kind of bottom out. This one's getting interesting, actually, by the way. At $35, I'm very, very interested. But we were talking about this one, and you can go fact check our videos. I mean, we were talking about this one way back in December. Let me see. I was making my early buys right around in here. So $7-8. Now, interestingly, I didn't even really know what they were about. I didn't know. All I saw was a huge APR number on a token that kind of looks like it's on the bottom, and I was making a lot of buys with it. So my big wallet is exceptionally happy with this one. But even my small wallet's pretty happy. Even my YouTube wallet's pretty happy with it. It's the APR. That's all it is, man. That's where it comes down. So even on a dog token, I would pick Wawa, I would pick it over anything else. I don't care about their market cap. Doesn't matter. It's about opportunity costs. If you're not familiar with opportunity costs, Google opportunity costs, because that it's actually in your interest to hold something like Wawa. So I hope that answered the question. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Carthus, when we were talking about how you had to peel money off of your wallet for a project, dropped a question: is the couple K to buy up chameleon NFTs?
It better not be, man. I already handed all that money over to Emery. So Emery's a straight up guy. He's our economist, and if you're not familiar with Emery, you're going to be very, very familiar with Emery as the time goes on, particularly if you're invested in Jackal and numerous other projects, because for some reason, he's like the golden child right now, Belle. Emery is like the golden child. Every time he puts something out, next thing you know, he's got blockchains talking to him saying, hey, take a look at our tokenomics, man. What can you do for us? So I'm sorry, what was the question again, Belle? It's Saturday night, guys. Leave me alone.
All right, so yeah, Carthus was being a smarty pants and asking if the couple grand was to buy up chameleon NFT.
Yes, it is. Carthus, we're going to buy up NFTs. I'm a huge NFT guy. I've always been talking about this. I've been talking about it for years on the program, even though we haven't been live for years. But yeah, NFTs, man. I'm going to take the Butters. Anybody who's familiar with South Park, I'm going to go the Butters route. And let me tell you about NFTs, guys. Let me tell you about how successful you're going to be in NFTs. All that matters with these is that you get two people to come in under you, and they get two people, and so forth and so on. And next thing you know, life is good. So if Emery's spending my money on chameleon NFTs, let me just say I'm going to be disappointed. I am going to be very disappointed. But I'm going to pivot this one straight onto you, Belle. So our own MJ has come up with an NFT. Is that correct, Belle?
He has indeed. And yeah, Emery has no idea about this, but Emery has possession of the NFT, and we're going to give that away.
We're going to give it away, guys. We're going to give it away right now. So for you NFT people who are just fans of anything and will buy anything, we're going to give one away, and Belle's going to ask the question. Did you even have a question, Belle, or are you going to disappoint me again?
I do have a question, because Emery also specified that this has got to be related to the Jackal airdrop.
All right, take it away, Belle. Let's give away an NFT.
All right, so what date is the Jackal airdrop supposed to be happening?
I know. But I'm not allowed to say, am I?
No, you're not. No, you absolutely
Why
not.
you give such an easy question? Somebody, everybody on here knows, because it's all us, guys. It's family, man. Look, if you're not part of the podcast, please become a part of the podcast, man. Look, we're all here. We're about earning money, and yeah. We don't make money on YouTube. Belle, how much are you getting tonight, Belle? About $15. So that's good. That's nice. So you're making about what you could make at Quick Trip. You can just Quick Trip, ringing up Jolly Ranchers and sodas. So yeah, that's nice. I'm just babbling while we get it.
I'm going to give DJ Flexa the credit for that one, because he did answer with April 9th.
There it is, DJ Flexa. Congratulations. DJ Flexa, if you could please hook up with Belle. And her email is sitting right here. See that? Bella at ThePodocasts.com, BELLA at ThePodocasts.com. Send her an email, man. She's going to get you your NFT, and congratulations. He wanted to give away some secret too, didn't he, Belle?
Yeah, he did, and you've read the article about the Jackal airdrop details as well, so I will let you ask this one.
Okay, nice and simple. We're gonna give away. How many secret is he giving away? He should really be here.
He should be here. But we're gonna be giving away one secret.
Oh, one whole secret. Okay. 3 tokens are going to make you eligible for the Jackal airdrop. First person to type in all 3, we're going to send you a secret. It's one whole secret. That's nice. I usually give away more than that, but Emery is in fact a very cheap bastard. So I hope you're listening, Emery. I hope you're over at Aaron's right now, and I hope you heard that. So name all 3 of the tokens that you need to have staked. that will make you eligible for the Jackal airdrops, and we're going to send you a secret. So there we go. Belle, please carry on. Do we have any other questions, comments, or concerns?
Oh, we've got a lot of questions, and Buddy Dottie chimed in with Juno, Osmo, and Secret.
My goodness, Buddy. You know, I'm glad you.
Close, but not quite. Close, but not quite.
Yeah, that's. Oh, you're missing one. That just occurred to me. Yes, you're.
Nope. Felipe Jimenez, Adam, Secret, and Juno, and that is the correct answer.
Yay! Look at there, man. See, the Podcast, guys. The Podcast is the crypto show that just keeps on giving. All right, we've dragged a lot of people kicking and screaming over to Cosmos who are taking advantage of just absolutely wicked high APRs, making a lot of money, but we are also a show that is all about altruism. All right. We want to help. We want to help you get into this stuff. So who won it, Belle? What was the name?
That was Felipe Jimenez.
All right. Felipe Jimenez. And I'm sure that's Jimenez. Look at me, man. Like I'm all cultural. Thank you very much for attending the podcast tonight. Hook up with Belle. Here is her email. Her email is right there, Bella at ThePodocasts.com. Get her your secret address, and she will go ahead and fatten up your wallet for you because, again, we're the gift that keeps on giving. All right, Belle, please carry on.
All right, next question comes from PK. Hey, Scott, is SIF chain inflationary because of high APY on LPs and staking? Or am I wrong? Can you explain a bit?
Oh, no, it's inflationary, man. I'll tell you what, we're going to send you up 2 links. They have a very easy to understand white paper. And what's really, really neat about this one, and honestly, this is an opportunity for anybody who really wants to get their foot into crypto. They are actually taking applications for their governing board. So there's 2 documents that you need to be very, very familiar with on SIF chain. And the neat thing about it is that they're very easy to understand. So if you would like to spend some time reading these 2 documents, I'll tell you what, we got them here, but if somebody out in the audience can link them, I'd certainly appreciate it. Get very familiar with these 2 documents and apply. That's all I have to say. Because what I would love more than I can't do it. I'd be happy to, but I make videos about SIF chain, man. So anything that I put out or talk about on SIF chain, particularly if I'm sitting on the governing board of it, it's going to be clearly biased. And I love the project. I think what they're doing is absolutely wonderful, and I love their project. So I don't want to muddy it. That's all it is. I don't want to say, well, you got a YouTuber that just talks about you guys sitting on a governing board. We can't believe a word he says now. So it goes to credibility. But they are absolutely out there. They're absolutely doing it. I think it's in your very best interest to do it. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let us show you how nifty SIF chain is. I'm going to show you guys how nifty SIF chain is. So here's what I'm going to need from the very first person who types in an address. And what I'm going to need is your SIF chain address. And what I'm going to do is show you why I'm such a big fan of this. I'm not going to send you Rowan. But if you send me your SIF chain address, what I will send you is, let me see what I got something of in here. I thought I had some Shiba. I'll tell you what. Send me your SIF chain address, and live here on the show, I'm going to send you 50,000 Shiba Inu. I will send you 50,000 Shiba Inu. And the reason that I'm doing that is to perfectly illustrate why I am such a big fan of SIF chain. Because if we tried to do this via MetaMask, or any other, Belle, tell me when I got an address in there too, by the way.
Buddy Dottie just dropped.
Buddy, I'm not giving it to you, man. Look, you've had a great night already. Let's share the wealth a little bit here.
DJ Flexa was second with.
Nope, DJ Flex, I'm not giving it to you either, man. You just won an NFT. Give me somebody who. Terry Peterson. That's the one we're going to get it to. And I'm sorry if you guys don't get pissy, guys. Come on, man. We're trying to share the wealth here. All right. So Belle, talk for a minute. I'm going to send Terry Peterson 50,000 Shiba Inu into his SIF chain wallet. And all that I ask, Terry, is that after you get it, just talk in the chat and say that you received it. That's all I'm looking for on this one. So, Belle, talk for a minute because I have to send the address.
I am absolutely loving how competitive everyone is being tonight. This is awesome, guys. I'm absolutely loving this. We did get a comment when we did get a comment relating to your Pokemon cards from DJ Flexa that was actually directed to me, and I think it's just hilarious.
Okay.
But I am supposed to make sure you have those cards locked up, literally.
What do you guys? I don't get it, man. I honestly don't get it. You know what? If you say they have this kind of value, I'm all about it. Look, man, if you were ever going to rob a house and go and get some, this ain't the one, babe. This is not the one. I literally have my welcome mat literally says, if you choose to rob this house, choose the caliber that is coming your way. So I got them all, man. I'm just saying this probably ain't the place to do it, but I do understand. But I guess the problem that I'm having with this is that I literally cannot believe that I have a box of cards sitting in the garage that is worth more than my house. I just have a problem with that. So there you go. I'm sorry. Keep talking, Belle. I didn't get the end.
I just think that's absolutely hilarious. And I mean, there are plenty of alternate locations that we can lock those up for you, Scott. Don't worry.
All right, you go ahead and take care of it.
Hang on.
There we go. The email just hit. I'm sorry, guys. I have to send an email from point A to point B. All right, so whomever email address this is, and DJ Flexa and Buddy, don't drop negative comments that Scott screwed you. All right, I didn't, man. We're just trying to share it out a little bit here. So here's why I'm a big fan of Sift Chain. Let's pick the Shiba because that's one that we're talking about. Now, we're going to send the Shiba to, damn it, the address didn't copy. Hang on a second, guys. I got you. So we're going to send the Shiba, and you guys might as well watch it because it's just more fun this way, to this address. And what we're going to send is 50,000 Shiba. And the cost for me to send this, now I want you guys to really drill this down, lock it in your head, as I'm illustrating why I'm such a big fan of this. The cost for me to send this is 1 penny, 1 cent. So we're going to go ahead and send it, and we'll see if it leaves my wallet, and I'm pretty sure that it will. So let's scroll down. Let's look at the Shiba. And, oh, look, there you go, guys. See that? I went down to 50. Now, Terry, I know we're sending that to you. So can you please type in the chat when you receive 50,000 Shiba Inu into your Sift Chain wallet? Now, again, why this is so fascinating to me, guys, is because for me to do this on MetaMask, and we'll illustrate that right now as soon as Belle starts talking again. We're going to illustrate that right now, how much it would cost me to make any transaction on MetaMask. I just sent 50,000 Ethereum. They're wrapped Ethereum. All right, they're synthetic Ethereum, but they hold value to Shiba Inu. And if you wanted to dump this, if you decided you wanted to trade it, you could come straight over here to Sift Chain, Forble. And if you wanted to make the swap of this, and I'm talking to you, Terry, if you wanted to swap this stuff, you could take that Shiba, you could swap it directly for Rowan, and turn it into money. And the neat thing is that Rowan is going to show up immediately right over here in your Kepler wallet. It's going to show up as available. And if you want to turn that into cash, let's go the whole way. Let's have some fun here. So what you would do is you'd come over here to assets. You'd go down to Sift Chain if I can find it. You'd come down here to Sift Chain. I have a little bit in there, so this will work. You would deposit it. Let's just say 20 Sift Chain, and we're going to deposit it. I like to do this stuff. And to do this, by the way, guys, is also 1 penny. So we're going to go ahead and approve the transaction, and we're going to bring it over here. And as soon as that shows up, we're going to see it's about $1.80. Is that right? I don't know what Sift Chain is right now. I think it's about 0.92, 0.93, something like that. Let's go ahead and refresh.
Right.
I know. There we go. We got that.
Gary's chiming in saying he sent you his Kepler Sift Chain address instead of his Sift Chain address.
All I need is a Kepler Sift Chain address, man. If it is your Sift Chain address in your Kepler wallet, check it because you're going to have 50,000 Shiba Inu. And it was, in fact, a good address because it did send. So we know that happened. But we're going to finish our little run here. So Terry got the Shiba. He swapped it for Rowan. It showed up on his Kepler address. He imported it right over here to Osmosis. And once he has it here, he can swap his Sift Chain. He can swap his Rowan. for Osmo directly. Let's just put it all in there. Let's swap it in, and oh look, he's going to get 0.2. The fee for that one, this transaction, is actually 0. So I'm not. I just sent the SIF chain address. The first one was for my Kepler wallet. Was it your Kepler address? Because if not, man, we just sent 50,000 Shiba Inu to Mount Doom. So I'm not going to eat this one, Terry. We were we were pretty clear on this one, but I'm sorry. Let me finish up. So there you go, guys. We got 2 Osmo. So we would have taken the SIF chain we would have taken the Shiba from here. Let's see what we got left. We would have taken it from here. We would have got $1.60 worth of Rowan. And I don't want to swap it because we use this to play around on the videos. But you guys get the rub, right? You guys do get the rub. So we would swap it from here to Rowan. It's going to show up from Rowan to Osmosis. From Osmosis, swap it for whatever you want. If you wanted to turn that Rowan into Atom, you could do that directly. And then once you have that Atom, you come over here to Assets. You withdraw it. I'm not going to, but you will withdraw it. And once you withdraw it, you're going to send it right up here to Kepler. I understand I'm going fast for people who are not familiar with this, but the neat thing is that this is a recorded video, so you can go and back it up and slow it down to whatever you want. And once you put it here and it's available, you can come over here to Coinbase. You can come over here to, let's say, your assets. And as soon as it loads up, you're going to go to Cosmos. You're going to go to the wallet. You're going to hit receive, and it's going to give you an address. This is your Cosmo wallet over here on Coinbase. So you would copy this, go back to your Kepler wallet. I'm not going to make this send, guys. I'm just showing you how. You're going to send it from there to here, and that is my Atom wallet over here on Coinbase, because once you get it over here on Coinbase, guess what you can do? Sell it. You can sell it for cash and take that cash and do whatever the hell you want to do with it. So in 2 minutes of me babbling, we went from Shiba to SIF chain to Kepler to Osmosis, back to Kepler, over to Coinbase to cash. And we did it all in about 3 minutes. So, Belle, I hope that answered the question. I'm sorry, man. Did you? Oh, look, see, look, he got it. Terry, did Terry get it?
He did get it. He confirmed, yes.
There we go, guys, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. So, Terry, we just sent you about $1.50. Boy, we give away a lot of money on this show, don't we? So we just sent you about $1.50 worth of Shiba Inu, and I just showed you how to turn it into cash without ever touching Ethereum. You are welcome, sir, and this is for me.
Hey, you.
All right, Belle, we got any other questions?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you know what, guys? Let me stop before you get into it. We're going to run long. That's all I'm going to put. I'll tell you what, the next tip of $5, because this goes to Belle, and we will run long. All right? If not, you're not going to get your questions answered. Belle, take it away.
All right, so we do have another question, but am I allowed to ask it or no?
Yes, ma'am, you can ask it.
All right, fine. SC Wealthy, when it's time to sell on Coinbase, is it good to sell all at once or do it gradually?
Tough to answer that one, man. It really is. Look, the percentage is what the percentage is. So whether you do it all at once or whether you do it in small microtransactions, it's going to be completely up to you. Again, we do have a very, very wealthy guy that we work with, and I have him send over a couple few grand every now and again, and I have him turn it into cash, and I have him pull it out just to make sure that we can, just to make sure that he's not going to get stuck. But this is also a guy that doesn't mind eating 6%. It means nothing to him. All right, it means absolutely nothing to him. But to know that it functions, it is very important. So we do that on occasion. Look, anytime you're going back to the central exchanges, man, you know what they're about. There's a reason that we all exist out in the cosmos, because we don't want anything to do with the central exchanges. They are all about peeling off your money. Transaction after transaction after transaction, man. They are all about your money. And there's no risk for them. So they're more than happy to have you do this over and over, or do it in one big bunch, or over and over. It doesn't matter, man. You're going to pay the same percentage. So I hope that answered the question. Belle, please carry on.
Exomix, can you explain your view on L2 solutions, specifically Matic? They are making amazing moves.
Two things I like about them. I like Matic. I like the name. I like that they're a blue chip. And yeah, I do follow. I do see what they have going on. But the big problem that I have with the L2s that are over on Ethereum is the fact that they are necessary. They are absolutely 100% necessary to even make Ethereum moderately affordable. And they're not. They're not even moderately, man. They are stupidly expensive. You know what? Let me finish this and let me do something real quick here, guys. All right, like here's my MetaMask, man. Let me pop this in real quick and let me move some money. And I'm gonna get back to your question because I think it's relevant right now. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna take some AMP, and apparently I still own some, so good for me. We're gonna send that AMP to Gemini. We're going to send it to Gemini, and we're going to see how much it's going to cost. I have $13 worth of AMP, and let me see. We're going to put $10 in there, and we're going to hit next. So how about that? To send 10 AMP, you guys can see the phone, same as I can see the phone, even though it's not going to get in there. To send 10 AMP, which is about a quarter, about 25 cents. Right this moment, it's going to cost me $14.07 to send it from my MetaMask wallet over to Gemini. Now, for what it's worth, that is not going through Matic, all right? That's not going through a level 2. That's going straight on the Ethereum chain. But it's going to cost me $14 to send 25 cents. So I just sent Shiba, which is also an Ethereum token. I just sent that for, how much was that, Belle? Was it 3 cents?
It was 3 cents.
I just sent that for 3 cents. All right, so I did every single thing that MetaMask can possibly do. I just did it through SwiftChain, and I did it for 3 cents. For me to do the same thing over here, it's going to cost me $14. Now, I know that I can do it cheaper on Matic. I know I can do it cheaper on Scale. I can do it cheaper on a lot of level 2s. I absolutely can. But the problem I have with it is the fact that they are necessary. They are absolutely necessary to make Ethereum even moderately affordable, man. Look, I think it's a dying tech. I think their time has come. I think their time has passed. But the rest of the world just hasn't caught up yet. That's really all it is, man. Look, we're doing the same thing we're doing over here on Cosmos, which is not a little babe in the woods, man, all right? It's a $20 billion network, all right? This stuff is not just going to go away, all right? It is not just going to go away. We were entertaining this the other day. Let's take a look at the pools. I'm going to show you why. We have almost $600 million in pool 1, $350 million in pool 560, and $150 million in pool 561. I'm rounding, guys. Give me a break. We got $1 billion, $1 billion sitting right here in these top 3 pools that I have up there. And they do all of this without a level 2. All right, without it. So as far as me trying to rationalize why I am where I am, I think that's a pretty clear indication. So I do like Matic, and if I was heavily invested in any Ethereum token, it would definitely be level 2s. It would be Matic. It would be Scale. But it's just not something that really interests me. I understand they're doing great things. I get it. But they're not things for me, man. They're just not. It's too much. There's too much opportunity cost that goes into owning Ethereum tokens, and that's really it for me. So I hope that answered the question. Belle, please carry on. I did see the $10 tip from Jack Sparrow, by the way. Thank you.
Yes.
Belle, you get to eat well this week, and we will go long. I'm having fun. So, Belle, please carry on.
Armando Delgado, I have 1,000 ADA in Coinbase. What would you do with them?
I would do the same thing that I recommended that John do, and John did. I would let him go. I would move him over here to Cosmos. I wouldn't even think twice about it, man. Absolutely not. Now, I like ADA. All right, I do. I absolutely like ADA. I hate the Daedalus. I hate the Daedalus wallet, man. It's not that it's hard to use. It's just the updates. Oh, my God, man. It just goes forever. I would be over here to Cosmos. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Let me show you why. I don't want to just make a recommendation without context. Here's context. That's all you need to know. See the mouse? See that 110.6%? Pool 560 is my absolute Alamo. All right. And what I have in my big wallet is more than this. But that is my absolute Alamo right there, man. That is 110%, 126% with the additional 16% you get from super fluid staking. I'm not trying to sell you, man. I don't care. All right, it's your money. I didn't help you earn it. You sell it, or you do whatever the hell you want with it. But for me, it comes down to math, and until I can see something better than 126% in what is effectively a stable token, because UST, guys, by the way, is a stable coin, and Osmo operates like a stable coin. There is just not a lot of variance in this thing, man. I love it. And the fact that I can get 126%, why do we dismiss this so easily, Belle? 126% APR. Now, it's going to be a depreciating APR. It has to be. That's the nature of it. All right, Osmo's going to go into a 30, and we're all going to feel it. All right, we are all going to feel it, but these APRs are just absolutely stupidly good, and I'm a big fan of getting while you can. There's a reason that I'm shoving more and more money over into Sift Chain on a direct stake. There's a reason why I put more and more into those pools of the people at 300% APR. Good things don't last. But when they are presented to you and laid out to you nice and easily, what the hell's the matter with you? That you don't see this, that you would rather eat the opportunity cost of owning something like ADA. So I'm going to leave it right there, man. But that is your money. You asked. All right, so I'm going to default there. You asked the question. I gave my answer. Aside from that, it's your money, babe. I don't care what you do with it, man. Be rich, be happy. Belle, please carry on.
Dotty, Scott, without day trading, how quickly can you 2x your wallet?
Let me see. So we started at $2,500. I'll show you the wallet. So we started this particular wallet at $2,500, and we started it in November. Now, a couple of reasons why we pegged this one so much. One of them is osmosis. This is probably one of the big reasons that we pegged this one so much. Our buy-in was sitting right around here. We were buying in October, November at about $4.50. You had to see this one coming, man. The IBC integration of all of these level 1 blockchains and all this other stuff, and you had to see this one coming. So one of the big reasons that we've pegged this thing so well has been right there, straight from osmosis. My very first buy was $2,500 worth of osmosis, and at the time, I wasn't even LP in it. I was straight staking it, but I was straight staking this thing at like 130, 140% APR and just rolling it over. And what we did after that was taking all of this nifty little osmosis that shows up right over here, and we were branching out into a lot of different tokens, man, just a lot of different stuff. Stars made me an awful lot of money because it was an incentivized pool. It was not only a stupidly high APR, but I was making $75 a day just from Stars incentives, which I was taking and rolling in APR and APY. I was turning APRs into APYs. So it was easy because it was early. And what we say on this channel all the time is you don't need to be one of the best ways to be extremely profitable in crypto is just be early. Just be early. So I understand, man. It what we did here absolutely blew up the channel like down. But I turned $2,500 into, well, before we pulled it out, about $19,000, and I did it in just a few months. So that very first $2,500, the first 2x wallet, it happened right here, from $4 to $10 from December to January. So we were already just away and running way back then. So it's... I don't want to say it's easy. Nothing is easy, man. Crypto isn't easy. All these jackals out there that tell you how easy crypto is, man, don't know crypto. They just don't know crypto. It is not easy. But if you're willing to swing away, and if you're willing to take chances on things that other people are not going to really willing to take chances on, you're going to do just fine. So one of the I do want to wrap up this question because I think it's an important one. If you want a 2x your wallet, and that's always a good thing, I'm going to recommend Pool 560, Pool 561, and Pool 629. With the APRs as they are, I guarantee you're going to 2x your wallet. I guarantee you that you're getting 2x your wallet. And I add context, and it's sitting right there in front of you. All right, 129%, 126%, and 108%. So I guarantee you that you 2x your wallet. Might take some time, but crypto's not easy. Belle, please carry on.
Linton, oh Scott, what do you think of the Yumi UST pool? It has 220% APR.
Let's take a look at it, man. Let's take a look at it. I was waiting for someone to ask this one. So Yumi's kind of it's kind of the new thing here. And wait a minute, what'd you say the percentage was? What did he say?
220%.
Okay, where are you seeing that? Where are you seeing that, dude? This thing is going to fall like a stone, man. It is absolutely going to fall like a stone. And where I'm looking at it, he said Yumi Osmo, right?
Yes.
Yeah, 123.
Yumi UST.
Yumi UST. Yumi UST is sitting at 45.6. Leanson, I'm very disappointed in you, sir. So you get a sound effect.
Hey, you.
However, I like anything that's paired with Osmo. Belle, why do I like anything paired with Osmo? Because it's a stable coin, yes. However, 641, I didn't even look at it yet, man. But I'll tell you what, that just got very, very, very interesting to me, guys. What is he saying? Where's it at?
He says
Dexmos. I'll look into it, man. I'll look into it. I'll tell you what, I haven't been watching this one, but I promise you that they're about to get a whole bunch of my money, and they're going to get a whole bunch of my money for this right there. The shame is that it's only good for 10 days. That's the bitch. They always hook you in with this, man, with these 10 days. But at 98% for a week, 208,000, catching about half of the Yumi, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with jumping in a little pool like that, guys. So if I'll tell you what, I'll give Leanson he gets the applause. I'm not going to hit the button, but he gets the applause because that is a good catch. There's something going on with this token, man. There's something that's really going on over here with this thing. But I like anything that could pair with Osmo with 3-digit APR. I like anything. You don't even have. Let me give you the answer for the next time. If it's 3-digit APR and it's paired with Osmo, big fan. Belle, please carry on.
All right, Carnthus, did they drop the gas fees on Sif Chain? He noticed that the gas that you paid was 3 cents.
Yeah, it's usually 3 cents. What is it? Has it been jumping around and I didn't catch it? I don't send a lot of tokens point A to point B, but anytime I have to make any kind of payment with Ethereum tokens, I'm going to do it with this one. Absolutely. And that's between me and some other folks that I do business with. But anytime we're swapping, we always do it through Sif Chain because 3 cents. Was it higher? I think I remember a nickel. I remember a nickel, Bell, but you know what, guys? Even when we're talking about this, it's a nickel. All right, stop getting nuts here, man. It's a nickel. To do anything on MetaMask, we're gonna say even in prime time, man, it's gonna be $10-15. So a nickel per transaction, I'm okay with that. Bell, please carry on.
All right, and Hector Daniel Garcia, and we've been touching on this one. What do you think of Sif Chain? He typed it in all caps, so apparently, yeah. To put it bluntly, we like Sif Chain.
You know, Sif Chain. I've heard of it. I don't really know where I stand on it. It's interesting, I guess. They're doing a little cross-chain thing. Like Ethereum to Cosmos and all that. There might be something there. I don't know. I don't want to insult anybody, but yes, we're fans. We're kind of fans of Sif Chain, and I'm more than happy to continue talking about that one. Lean said, I'll look into that, man, because if it is that 200+%, I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at anything that's 3-digit with that starts with a 2. Big fan. Bell, please carry on.
All right, buddy Dottie. Scott, would you consider getting back into stars again?
Yep, I would. A couple things are going to have to happen here, man. One, we're already talking about an NFT platform, man. So you guys kind of know where I stand on those. If not, I will. I'd be happy to ramble for another 15 minutes about NFTs. But I think Bell can control my microphone, and I got a hunch you're going to see this. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see me talking about nothing. Yeah, they let me pull it up, man. Hang on 1 second, unless I rolled past it. I've had a little bit of apple juice tonight, guys. I don't know if you can tell. Hang on, let me get it. Belle, you talk for a minute while I find this.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, you're absolutely cracking me up. And yeah, keep
Okay, hang on.
wow.
I found it. I found it. Yeah, see this number right here? Big fan. Huge fan of 30,000, I'm sorry, 30 million bonus stars. So I'm a big fan of that. And the reason why is if you come over here to stars and wait, where the hell is it? That's Stargaze. So if you come over here, a couple things that I like about this one right now and why that would really. Now I dumped everything before their last big airdrop. I let go of everything. I told you guys that I was dumping, and I absolutely did dump. So we were enjoying the hell out of it right here. This was the sweet spot for it. We were enjoying the hell out of it. But we did tell you it's going to drop. We said this thing is going to dump. Belle, did we not put out those videos saying get the hell out?
We did.
We absolutely did, because sometimes, every now and again, even though we are not a financial channel and we don't give financial advice, sometimes it's good to know about these things. So we were real early telling you, look, man, come top of March, you got to let this stuff go. And, yeah, right around here, I think, is where we started dumping. And you could see what it did, man. It was going to. There was no problem with it. We absolutely knew it was going to. But the reason that I think it would be very interesting to me, again, is because with 30 million stars, based on the value of the pool, even though there's $50 million in there, so there is quite a bit of money. But you could still do well on this one. And at 70%, for the next let's 3.5 weeks, with you getting your piece of 30 million stars, I think it's worthy of consideration. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to pop into it. All of my bonus money for the last couple days has been going right here into 584. Secret's got a lot coming up. Secret has a lot coming up. And you know what? You cannot sell these guys short. And at their current price, let's take a look here at Secret's current price of $4.67, and the fact that you're earning 70.23% on it, I think it's worth your time. I absolutely think it's worth your time, so please consider that. Anyway, Belle, please carry on.
Lehman Yasau, I went all in with the SIF chain Rowan. Well, it's not a lot right now, but I have $100 right now, like 1,000 Rowans, generating almost 10 Rowans a day. Am I going to make it, bros?
Am I going to make it, bros? That's kind of an interesting question, and everybody asks that question an awful lot. So I guess it really depends on specifically when you bought. But bad gateway. The hell? This is doing. I'm sorry. I'm on my. 1 second here, guys. I think we broke CoinGecko, and it had to do it in a live stream, didn't it? So. A lot of things that I like about SIFChain, man. I've been real clear on this one too. If you watched any of my videos, one of the things that I absolutely love about it is go and check on our time and date stamps, because we were buying early February when it was 7.5 cents, and I'm fat, dumb, and happy on this one as it is, but it's I think you could I think it's good money. I'll just put it right there, and it depends what you're doing with it. It really depends. If you are pooling it, then you're still earning a real decent APR, man. That 129.44%, even though it's splitting it with the Osmo, you're still earning 129%. Now, if you're straight staking it, which I would actually kind of recommend, if you want to stay over here on Osmo, 218%, man. All right, 218%. How the hell can you go wrong at 218%? And if you're coming over here and you're doing pools for the people, Rowan and Ethereum, man, you're getting 300%. 300% for Rowan Atom. 300%. All right, you can't go wrong with something like that. You absolutely cannot. And one of the things that I love about SIFChain, and this is coming back to the earlier SIFChain question, is that your liquidity is not locked. All right, not even here. Even here, my liquidity in this pool, not this pool, my liquidity when I put it in to get that big APR and that I'm such a big fan of and that I spend so much time time talking about. The $5,000 that I have stuck in this pool, guess what, guys? Locked for 14 days. Locked for 14 days. So I'm collecting 129.44%. It's staggeringly good APR, but I am locked into this for 14 days. If I want it out, I have to hit the unbond, and I have to wait 14 days. Now, let me answer a question before it actually gets asked. From day 14 to day 7, I'm going to collect 103.55%. That means on day 13, I'm collecting 103.55%. On day 7, I'm collecting 64.72%. On the last 24 hours, I'm collecting nothing. So it is a depreciating return, but it's still better than if you were to unstake. If you unstake for the 14 or 21 or even 28 days, I think Juno's 28 days. If you want to unstake that for that amount of time, you're collecting 0. So let's see. Let me just pop something in. I don't really even care. I just want it to pop up. So right here, guys, is 28 days to unstake your Juno. And for those 28 days, you are collecting 0. You're not collecting anything. There are absolutely no rewards coming your way during that time period. But with SIFT you can pull your liquidity at any time. Any time. Doesn't matter. 24/7, 365, they're open to business. Open for business. You can pull your liquidity. But in the meantime, that you leave it in there, you're earning 300% APR if you're doing a pools for the people, man. There is no way that I don't need to upsell this. I absolutely do not need to upsell this. This sells itself. Belle, please carry on.
Aren't this with the last question so far? Scott, you going to redelegate secret for the drop bonus?
You know, it's kind of funny, and it would be Aaron that asked the question. I'm not really much of an airdrop chaser, man. I'm not. But in this case, because it's Jackal, all right, look, it's a product built on blockchain. We usually don't go out of our way to tell people how to spend their money, and I'm certainly not. I won't do it in this case, but I have quite a bit of money that I have languishing in 24-hour pools. So that the day before Jackal goes live, I can pull that money and I can put it into Jackal. All right. So I will be going real heavy into this one. But I'm not an airdrop chaser, man. And it's tough for me to completely What am I trying to say here, Bill? It would be disingenuous of me to start chasing airdrops with all the times I say that I don't chase airdrops. So, Aaron, thank you very much for embarrassing me. That's a very good question. You get a sound effect.
Hey, you.
Thank you for that question. All right, Belle, we got anything else, or are we about to the end of it? I could talk for hours, man. I got no problem. I'm feeling great tonight.
That was the last question for the night, Scott.
All right, guys. It sounds then like you guys are all done listening to me talk. We did do our giveaways. I hope everybody had fun with that. We gave away some Bostrom. We gave away some Shiba Inu. Here's for the Shiba Inu. I hope you guys got some takeaways from this one tonight, man. I really did. I had a ball. I could keep going for hours, man. I'd have absolutely no problem doing it. But I'm taking up Belle's time, and again, she only gets what you tip her. So right now she makes about $8 an hour, and I want to spare her time. So I will likely be back on Tuesday. That is probably, I don't know, Belle, is that going to be a Scott Alone show?
No, that's not going to be a Scott Alone show.
All right, so it'll likely be me and Belle back on Tuesday. I love going live. I absolutely love going live. I love the interaction. I like showing things, what we do, moving money, point A to point B to point C. I love doing it live. It's just easier to do it on videos. So we will likely be live Tuesday and Thursday. Saturday, I got a thing, so this time next week, for the fun drunk Scott show, we won't be having that one next week. I got a thing I got to do. So but I will be back on Tuesday. We'll be back on Thursday. And I'll tell you what, man, as long as you guys continue to support the channel, we'll keep bringing it. Man, that's just it. God, I love being live. I absolutely love being live. I think we do a very good live stream, and it's informative, man. Look, we don't do charts. The only time I'm going to show you a chart is to show you what happened. this is not going to tell you what's about to happen, but it will tell you what did happen. That I can assure you, and it's 100% accurate. So if I'm ever showing you this stuff, it's just to show you why my entry points, why I am where I am, and how I am. So please take that with a grain of salt. But I'll promise you, man, as long as you guys keep tuning in, you keep showing up to listen to us, I promise that we're going to keep bringing it. So that's what I got tonight. So we're going to hand it over to Madam Belle. She's going to talk us up, talk us out. Guys, I had a ball tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. So Belle, take it away.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who did join us tonight and asked such fantastic questions. Oh my God, the questions were amazing tonight.
They're always good. They always peg us. And Aaron and DJ Flexa and oh my God, they always peg us with good questions. We have the best audience in YouTube.
We do.
Hands down do. I'm sorry, Belle, take it away.
We absolutely have the best audience in YouTube. And you know what? We could not do this show without you guys. If you guys didn't have questions, we wouldn't be up here giving you the answers to them. So it works out. Now, again, with that being said, we're going to be back on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as well as Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, feel free to drop Scott and I an email, scott@thepodcast.com or bella@thepodcast.com. Again, we sincerely appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we will see you next time.
We are dropping new videos and podcasts every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And be sure to look for us on Instagram, Twitter, and Parler at ThePodocasts. Also, visit our page at ThePodocasts.com, all one word, for all of our most current content.